call.
Sir, Mr. Elder, Mr. Wicker.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Bishop,
Here.
Mr. Mason,
Here.
Mr. Cliff. Here. You have a forum, Judge.
First item on the agenda is to consider approval of minutes of previous meeting held Thursday, August the 4th, 2016.
Motion.
Second. Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Cliff. Unanimous.
Second item on the agenda, we have some guests, some important guests here today. Mr. Paul Powell, Mr. Taylor, if y'all want to introduce yourselves or whatever you want to do, but Mr. Bland.
First of all, Frank Bland, the commander, I wanted to thank you all in advance for all, not in advance, for all you've done for us in the past and what I hope you're doing for us in the future. And most dedicated group of individuals that I've ever been associated with.
I agree.
And since I'm kind of on injured reserve right now, I wanted to turn it over to Paul.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bland.
Thank you, Colonel. Let me get out here where I can get plenty of air, because I got a lot of half-hot air. Thank you, Judge, and thank all you magistrates for giving us a few minutes to talk to you. As you probably know, we've got a 1997 bus for the Marion County Veteran Honor Guard that we've been using since 2004. It's got over 217,000 miles on it. There's two things on it that works great. The air condition works great in the winter, and the heater runs great, works great in the summer. And when you're in there, the sun shines great, but when it's raining, you got to put on your raincoat to go to a funeral. It's in bad shape. We need help. And so today, I'm asking you for a donation to buy us a new bus. I'm sure you know what the county mayor and the council done. You've seen that in the enterprise. I've talked to the judge about this. So I can go on and tell you all the things we've done. We've buried, since 2003, we've buried over 1,278 veterans in Marion County, surrounding county. The only money we get for every funeral we have, we get $60 from the VA administration and any donation. Sometimes the family will give us $25 or $100, whatever they can afford, they'll give to us. We never, ever ask them for money, not from the family. But we are asking you for a grand donation so we can buy us a new bus to take our veterans. We have many funerals. We had 3 last week. Today, so far we've had 3. Had one today, we've got 1 tomorrow. So we just keep busy. So we thank you. Anything you can do for us, we appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
Let me correct you a little bit, Paul. He's talking about funerals. We had 3 on Monday last week and then 3 others last week. So we had 6 last week. And we've already had, today was the 3rd, so this week we have 1 tomorrow.
We've kept busy, and as you all know, we make a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's all volunteer. You know that on the
We understand that. Paul, what was the total amount that you actually, was it 11,000?
11,000.
11,000?
11,000, yes, sir.
We said we can do that out of contribution.
What's that? Contribution?
Contributions.
I guess I just need a motion to do that.
I'll make a motion to give $11,000
Make a
out of
second
community
on that.
contributions.
Mr. Masters.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop.
Yes.
Mr. Cliff.
Yes.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Unanimous.
Thank you all for your
We won't make it
service
so
and
hard on
thanks
you
for
next
what
time.
service you all do to, you're doing now, so.
Thank you all very much. We appreciate, yeah. We thank y'all. Thanks for all you do.
In the city and some other great donations that we've got, and this is going to put us in position to purchase some.
Yeah, I tell everybody that y'all are pretty unique and pretty special. What you
Definitely
do and the reason you do it.
You all serve several counties, don't you?
Marion County and surrounding counties plus Green County.
I'm not a veteran, but if nobody else will take me, will you guys work somewhere or other?
Talk to Jenny. Jenny might work something out with you.
Probably gonna have to do it if you say you will. And hire him some pallbearers.
Well, I tell you, it comes from the heart. You have to be dedicated to do something like this, because we get funerals in rain like today. We're out there in that rain, cold, windy, snow, whatever it is. We're there to do our job.
That's why you get paid the big
It's
bucks.
always an honor for us to help our veterans.
Guys, thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
all for what you do.
Much. We appreciate you all.
Appreciate what y'all do.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Hey, Barry, my man.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Mr. Blaine.
Kind of regret, but anyway, getting along.
Thank you, Mr. Blaine.
See you, Larry.
Appreciate you. You doing all right? Okay, yeah, no problem. Not a problem at all. Good, you're looking better.
You take care, buddy.
Stay off those lights.
15, 16, 16, 17.
What's son?
See, hey, double y'all's pay. We'll double.
Thank you, Mr. Blaine.
Thank you for what you do. There's no difference, is it?
I think one was in our packet, and then she gave us another one.
Barry, did they know that's your
There's no
seat?
difference in the figures.
One was in our
Did
packet,
they know it?
and then
That's right.
she laid one
seat.
here too.
Oh, okay, okay. Don't need one of
The third item on the agenda, we have Miss Amy Morrison here with the library to discuss our, the tax proposal. Thank you, Amy.
I got information about raising the board met about on Monday, and it said, on the left-hand side is last year's tax rate and last year's budget breakdown, and then on the right-hand side is the rate that they chose this year and the budget breakdown for that. Last year, they did ask for a 4% increase, but this year they have not. They've asked for the compensated rate. The numbers went down a little bit, but as I understand, the property values get readjusted, and so they went up a little bit. So we did get a little bit of an increase, but the tax rate itself didn't increase. There are some other papers in there that give you a little bit of statistics about what we've done throughout the year of the library. 96,341 people came to the library last year. 62,702 books were checked out. 5,522 were checked out on the bookmobile. The bookmobile actually met and took books out to 2,296 people. And there's several different things on there that you can look through. Some of our biggest things are our computers, because a lot of people, if they don't have computers home, they come see us for that, or they use the Wi-Fi services. So we had 17,329 uses of the computers last year, so they get used. Beyond that, we've got a few of the different things that we're going through this year. On the back of that page, there's some photos of some programs that we have. Programs in the summer, especially in the fall. Actually, tonight I'll be going to Loretto, so we're going to be doing a night program there, and then taking the bookmobile at night to Loretto. We're going primarily by statistics. They are a little bit, they have a few more card holders, and you actually have a paper in there that breaks down. You all have a library card in each area, and I'll note on there that some of the counties, or not the counties, but the cities in the county, they don't have a post office, so they get a web and an address, so we can't be exact on who's got what. But I did bring all of you a library card. I didn't bring Chad, I don't think Chad's got one out, but Mr. Colville, I think you've already got a library card, so I brought your PIN number. And I wanted you each to have one, because I know you're busy, but there's a lot of stuff you can do with the library card. You're not even coming to the library, so there's a bookmark that tells you 10 different things you can do with your library card and your PIN number, which is on your card, without even stepping foot in the building. And some of our big stuff, if you do a lot of maintenance on your cars, we just added the Chilton manuals online, and you can go back in and look at those and use your PIN number to get in. You can learn new language. That's help with our non-English speaking community here. We're going to help a little bit with that. We're going to try to work with the programs over in the ESL, the adult learning building. Lots and lots of different things you can do with it. So if you haven't checked it out, just go in to your website. It's on there, and you can plug in your card number and your PIN number, and you can find out all kinds of neat stuff. Our biggest thing that we're going to be doing this year, and that's on the back page is we are actually going to be applying for building grants that became available. We didn't know if we would be able to do it, but with the ability of taking the 4% last year and the help of you guys giving for things like the donations that you made with the summary and we've got enough money saved and we're at a rate good enough that we'll be able to make our payment and put it in. It's still competitive, so it's up to the board as to whether or not we'll get it, and that goes to the state at the end of September, and we'll find out in November if we get it, but we'll be building out the building here in town, and it will extend 11,000 square feet to about 17,000, a little bit over 17,000, but the really great thing is that we're going to get more meeting room space, which is a big deal. I think it's on your all's paper, and I didn't bring one for myself, but I think it was 161 different groups used the meeting rooms last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people for two meeting rooms. We have a small one and we have a large one. And a lot of times we're in competition with the public to use it for the library program. So this will allow for a meeting room that will hold, I think, 260. It'll be divisible by using the water. Also, we'll have 3 separate meeting rooms, and we're not using it at the large space. And then we'll also have study room areas. There's going to be 4 study room areas that can be used for small meetings. We have people come in and do evening meetings. We have people come in and do their wills, and we have just about anything you could think of. We have court-appointed custody meetings, anything that you can think of. They need space just private enough that they can meet at. They'll come and ask us to use the space. So those spaces are going to allow for us to have them be able to do that without having to take up one of the larger spaces that somebody else that has a larger group might need. So it's exciting. It's a little bit nervous for us, but I think it's going to be a really good thing for the community. And everybody just really wants that we get that grant. So, did you have any questions about anything on the rate? Or?
Take any questions on that?
Mm-hmm.
Good, you can keep it the same.
Thank you for the card.
Yeah, thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thanks for
Appreciate what you
driving
do
it.
up there.
It's always
Busy
good
place.
to use existing revenues to make things work. That's great. Always good to use existing revenues to make things work. That makes things really good.
And that's what we want to do. We want to keep it low enough because we want people to be able to actually utilize it. And be,
I've been up there a lot, there's always
Yes.
a lot of people. It gets used a lot.
You can't actually take out books with your card that you've got right now until you come in and sign for it. So you'll have to come in business to do that. But you can check out books online.
All right. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We do. Yeah, accept the tax proposal.
Motion to accept the proposal from the Marion County Library on their tax rates.
Second.
Mr. Quill?
Yes.
Mr. Lashley?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Murphy? Yes. Unanimous.
Item number 4 on the agenda is to consider approval to allow A&B Blacktop Sealing and Striping Company to seal and stripe the Hergen Government Building parking lot. The cost is $4,500.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Wood?
Yes.
Mr. Quill?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Lashley?
I've got a question. Is there a reason why we went to 4,500?
They had a problem
Had
with
some
the last
problems
one.
with the guy that bid on it, so,
Yes.
yeah, so that's kind of why,
Unanimous.
with the 2 bids that we got. If you want to look at them here, you want
No, I've got them. I didn't know. I've forgotten, I guess, the issue.
Item number 6 on the agenda is, item number 5 is consider approval of fiscal year 2016-17 interscholastic and extracurricular funding agreement with the Marion County Board of Education.
Motion to fund it.
Second. Is this the same as what we did?
Yes, same
Prior.
thing.
Same with, we budget for it every year.
How did, before we started doing this, how did they get their athletes back and forth?
That's a good question, Jackie. As part of their expenses, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, on behalf, I think the initial idea behind all this was to help fund,
It was help fund programs up there.
Extracurricular.
extracurricular
Is what-
and really non-revenue generating programs.
is what it-
Overall dollar amount's still the same as what we've been doing,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's fine.
So, Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Bishop,
Yes.
Mr. Wicker,
Yes.
Mr. Quinn,
Yes.
unanimous.
Number 6 is to consider approval of funding for use of porta johns at block party, Labor Day weekend.
Motion.
Second. Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Quinn,
Yes.
Mr. Bishop,
Yes.
Mr. Wicker,
Yes.
unanimous. Does that come
That'd be fine. Item number 7, consider approval to declare surplus a 1988 Chevrolet garbage truck and accept sealed bids. I
Motion.
talked to Tommy about that, and there's a truck, how long's it been out there, Tommy? A long time. It's,
Motion to advertise.
Second.
Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Bishop,
Yes.
Mr. Quinn,
Yes.
Mr. Wicker,
Yes.
unanimous.
8-8's been around a while.
item number 8 is department reports. Tommy?
We got through spraying and mowing, so I think the rain is going to not work so well with that, but maybe we'll do a little bit. Getting ready to blacktop, getting the roads ready, and hopefully in a few weeks we'll get started here.
Sounds good.
Hopefully the rain makes,
Hard to keep up to spraying this year.
too wet now.
Yeah.
On that, like for the, gas companies redoing a lot of gas lines and all, they're gonna have to repair some of the
I
roads.
talked to the guy, I think his name, Wes Smith, with Kinder Morgan a couple days ago, and he said they were going to have to do, there's part of the road on Meadow Lane that's falling apart out there, so he's, yeah, so,
People live out there have been fussing.
yeah, I talked to him a couple days ago, so he said they knew they were going to have to fix that, so,
They'll have to wait till they get done,
yeah.
I was talking, hopefully they'll get done while they're still blacktopping, they should, but, it's a mess out there, I know that. Well, they said when they started, they would repair
They
it.
would take care
They
of
would
it,
take
yeah.
care of whatever was damaged, so.
Keith left the report, and
Heck, no.
thanks, Tom.